Hey everyone, how's it going? This is, I think, the first time in almost ever, if not the first time, that the first day of the new leagues being out, I actually put together a video. So, I said to myself, I want to do an Ultra League video. Haven't done one in a while. Let's put together a team and do a video. So, put this team together, did 5 battles, won 5 battles. So, we'll jump right into it here. I do let that crunch go. I was thinking they'd have Ice Beam or Hydro Cannon, and I didn't want to shield a Hydro Cannon. So I do go for Thunderbolt here. They shield that, so they're going to get to another move here. And I believe that I want to let this go. I wasn't looking at my energy. Yeah, I want to let this go. And now I want to bring in Toxicroak. And the reason I don't want to bring in my Jellicent is because Crunch and the Shadow Claw are going to hit super effective against the Ghost typing of the Jellicent. So don't want to do that. I do need to shield up the Hydro Cannon, so now we're even. This is a bit tricky here. Annihilate, if I were to switch into Jellicent, it would work well because of the Hex, and Shadow Ball would be super effective, and their counters would be doing nothing. However, Shadow Ball would do super effective against Jellicent as well, so I just didn't want to do that. So I want to stay in here and chip them down as much as I can. I do give up a shield for that first Shadow Ball. Now I'm gonna, oh wait, no I didn't. I was talking too much because I know that I shielded the Hydro Cannon. So I get taken out by the Shadow Ball. Now I bring in Jellicent. I do throw a Surf. I managed to grab their last shield. And now I still have a shield left. And I believe that I commit the shield here. Shadow Ball was like last second. And then sort of lucky on my part probably. Charizard in the back-to-back Surfs will take them out. However, I do want some energy set aside for I think it's the Alligator in the back that I want the energy for. So I do take a Blast Burn here. Building up to back-to-back Surfs again, or one shy, and throw the first Surf here. This is going to take out the Charizard. And then, depending on what they bring in, they do bring in the Alligator, so I throw Red away. I just want to get that thing taken out. Don't want the Shadow Claws to be able to take me out or farm me down. And then one more Hex, and I'm able to take out the Annihilate. Great game by my opponent. Jellicent, really good there. Another relatively positive lead. Nothing that they can really throw at me I need to worry about. So here I was like, oh man, what do I switch into? Because if I switch into Toxicroak, I need to respect Shadow Ball. But if I switch into Jellicent, I need to respect the Shadow Ball and the Shadow Claws and the Leaf Blade, no, Seed Bomb. So I picked Toxicroak, and they no-shield the Sludge Bomb, so that's really big for me. So here, I believe I'm going to let this go. It is another Shadow Ball, so that does get me almost taken out, but they Shadow Claw me down. So here I bring in Jellicent, and I know Jellicent would have been super effective against the Ghost typing. But so is the Shadow Claws, right? So I'm just basically giving up Jellicent for no real reason. So here I've got some energy now, so I'm able to go for a Shadow Ball on their Poliwrath. And they let that go through. So here, I'm gonna no-shield this. Gonna be a Scald. Doesn't do hardly any damage. Gonna go straight Shadow Ball again. 2 shields, don't want to get caught bluffing or baiting, and if they let it go again, Charizard in the back. So here my goal is I've got to get a shield, so I'm going to throw the Surf right away. They're going to shield, right? And then based on the last game, I should be able to take a Blast Burn and survive. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to keep the shield and I'll let this go through. It's just Dragon Claw. Blast Burn at that point might have taken me out. I think it would have been incredibly close. Itchy head. But I get their last shield there on that surf. So I instant swap into my Deoxys and throw the Thunderbolt. Almost takes them out. And I think they actually give up. Yeah, they give up. Just as I got to a Psycho Boost. So a good game to my opponent there. Another wonderful lead for me. The counter damage does super effective against the normal typing. I'm going to let this go through. I was thinking Tri Attack or Zap Cannon is what they would be running, and they had Return. So that actually did quite a bit more damage than I was expecting. And then they switch in Ampharos. So I kind of hesitated a little bit here again. I did throw a Psycho Boost, got the shield. And now I switch into Toxicroak, and I feel like it's going to be a Brutal Swing. Not going to do much damage. Throw one more counter there. They throw here. So I want to shield just to save some energy. It's a Thunder Punch, or I always say energy, but save some health. Almost to 2 Mud Bombs here. So I throw this one. I did let them sneak that Volt Switch through. I was kind of stuck in the counter animation. Gonna go real quick for a Sludge Bomb here, hoping that they no shield. They do, so that's huge for me. Now I can bring in Deoxys. I should have thrown right away there to either force the shield or take them out. Maybe we CMP, maybe they win, maybe it doesn't matter, but it still would have been good to throw right away. And so here, they already showed they have Return, so I didn't feel like they'd have Zap Cannon and Return. So just let the Tri Attack go. Doesn't do hardly any damage. Throw a Surf, takes them out. And then Dragonite comes back in, and I'm able to Hex them down. Another really good battle on my opponent's part there. What is that? Sceptile. So I'm going through, they've got Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Leaf Blade, or maybe even Frenzy Plant. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to shield. Gonna let it go. It's Leaf Blade. Tickles a little bit, but not too bad. And as I'm farming up here, I'm like, what exactly should I throw at this thing? Thunderbolt is not going to be super effective. Psycho Boost isn't going to be super effective. And then what do I switch into? But they kind of solve that issue anyways, and they switch into what is that? A Cineroar, yeah. So I threw the Psycho Boost kind of stupidly. I was kind of fishing for a shield. They obviously know that nothing I have is going to hurt them, so they don't shield. So I do have to shield a Blast Burn there, and now I really don't want to go down to shields to none, so I am going to take this Blast Burn. It hurts a lot, but I'm able to farm them down. And now I do have, I believe, a Mud Bomb. Almost 2, actually. They bring Sceptile back in, and I'm like, let's hope they no shield this Sludge Bomb. And sure enough, they no shield. So they're saving their 2 shields for Alligator. So I'm going to Mud Bomb here. There's 1 shield. So now, I think, if I remember right, I've got a Thunderbolt loaded on the Deoxys. So I just need to get rid of that next shield, right? I'm going to no shield this. Again, I feel like most are running Hydro Cannon and Ice Beam. So I go for a Shadow Ball here. Again, don't want to get caught where they no shield and I just throw a Surf. But I managed to grab the shield, so I right away switch into my Deoxys and throw the Thunderbolt. Almost takes them out. I'm able to throw a counter, though, in their animation. So I shield this, and the counter goes through, and oh, maybe 1 more counter, and it takes them out. Really good game there. Another great lead for Deoxys. Another fighter normal typing, so the counters are chunking away. Honestly, did not expect this one. I no shield this, and it's a payback which does a huge amount of damage. So I do throw the Thunderbolt here, and actually Psycho Boost probably would have been the play because of the fighting typing. However, the Thunderbolt did get them low enough that I'm able to counter down just before they get me. And then they've got a Nidoqueen in the back. So I've got Psycho Boost loaded here, and the Psycho Boost is super effective against the poison typing of the Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen. So here I'm going to bring in the Jellicent, take whatever they want to throw at me. It's just a Poison Fang. And now that kind of forces them to switch out, and I get to see the last Pokemon here. And again, slow on the draw, should have switched right away. However, I am able to tank this Night Slash, but I stupidly threw this. There's no reason for them to block this, as Ghost is highly resisted. Actually, wait, it's not highly resisted, is it? I'll have to check that, but I'm pretty sure that it's resisted. However, the dark typing is super weak to fighting. So here I can throw either the Mud Bomb or the Sludge, and both are super effective, and they just quit. So another good game. Went 5-0. Lots of fun. Highly recommend the team. I like that they're all 2500 CP, and Deoxys and Toxicroak are both rank 1s. Don't know about Jellicent. I think maybe like rank 7 or something like that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this, leave a like and a comment. You guys know the drill. See you guys all in the next video. Thanks for watching.